Score! It fucking worked. First time's the charm. Hey, I didn't have to restart the bitch this time, and I didn't have to go make some shit up with the motherfucking accesses and shit, because I didn't feel like doing all that right now. Welcome to the motherfucking podcast, boys and girls. The lion, the witch, the audacity, ya
That
bitch.
bitch.
No, more specifically, yo bitch. Not your bitch, but y'all's bitches. On the code.
I'm
Yeah.
burnt out, y'all. Don't pay me no mind.
No,
We
same. It's
y'all
real
done
bad.
called me. Y'all done called me slipping tonight.
Like, hear me out. I'm like, hear me out, y'all. This week has been having a holiday in the middle of a week is dog shit. I didn't know what day it was until yesterday, and I had to ask.
Tuesday, Wednesday. What the fuck is this shit? Who the fuck wrote any of this? Like,
Monday, I was already like, this is a wash. Like, the week is a wash. Tuesday, we off work. I did nothing but tweak and make ribs on fucking Tuesday. And then,
I seen it though. They look bomb.
hey, hear me out,
I
ladies
think
and
a
gentlemen.
mosquito got me here.
If y'all, I think that's what happened to me too. If y'all don't know, I'm gonna let y'all know right now. If you're from the DC area, you know about mumbo sauce. If you're not from the DC area, you don't know about mumbo sauce, but get hip, because I'm about to get you hip right now. Mumbo sauce is a motherfucking binder. Woo! I ain't think it was gonna hit. I mean,
You
I
put
did think it was
you
gonna
put
hit.
mumbo sauce in a binder. Why would you do that? Was it with the note
Shut
loose
your ass
leaf
up.
paper or
I'm
like?
about to spark him, y'all. 'Cause he's wilding. He's bugging out. He's burnt. Nah, you gotta use a binder.
Some
No.
people don't know the terminology you're using. You got to let them know,
So
sir.
all right, y'all. So let me break it down for you. A binder is something you put on meats. Pause before you know what I'm saying. You throw them on the grill. So you not you know what I'm saying. So when you put your seasoning on it, it doesn't like run off. Without because if you just put like oil on it, like it's gonna run off like real
Off
quick.
on the plug twice.
So
Instead of
normally,
calling iron, calling
yeah,
the bike.
calling a bike. So normally I use either mustard or hot sauce. But on this day,
What kind of hot sauce? What kind of hot sauce? Hold on.
doesn't matter. I
Nah,
usually
nah,
use
nah, nah.
I usually use
There's right answers and there's wrong answers. What kind of
Is
hot
there
sauce?
really though? I use Cholula
It's like
or Crystals.
okay, I like that one. Okay, we can have that one.
I'll use any fucking hot sauce. Hot sauce is pretty.
Crystal, Texas Pete,
You don't know about
the
Cholula?
regular hot. But I'm just saying.
Hear me out.
So we can switch off.
You like scrambled eggs?
Do you like scrambled eggs?
Yes.
Then okay, I guess I like scrambled eggs then.
Put some
But
Cholula on your scrambled eggs? Yes, sir.
I don't
It's
know. No, I don't know. What do you do? What?
what? I'm trying to get you hip. That shit smack.
I know it
Anyway,
just sounded so weird how you said it. Put some what was it? Cthulhu?
Cholula. I'll find a
Or
bottle in here. It's in
chupacabra?
here somewhere. You know what I'm saying? The
Chupacabra?
Chupacabra, El Camino, Toyota Corolla, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? All that. Chevelle, something.
I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all done caught me in a rare spot. I'm fucked up already. I got some gas. Shout out to the plug. We
Yeah, go
got
ahead, y'all.
grape. What is it called? This is grape. I don't
Ladies
know
and
what the
gentlemen,
fuck
I'm
that
off
shit.
this white henny tonight. Everybody, my mom bought it back for
And
me.
black truffle.
You know,
Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, I'm fucked up.
my mama brought this back from the islands for me. But no, like I said,
First of
I
all,
usually I usually use either mustard or hot sauce. Most times
first of
it's
all, fuck,
mustard.
fuck, bring me back anything from
But
the island, bitch. You should have took me to the island. Don't
that's what
bring
I
me no
said.
souvenir. You should have
She's
took
a
me to
hater,
the
ladies and
island.
gentlemen. Y'all heard it here first. She's a hater. She loves
And
me to
that's
death,
my
but
only
she's a hater.
thing.
That's the only thing.
That's my that's my only thing. Cause I be like, when people like, "Ooh, I'm on vacation. You want to bring something back?
Like, no,
Bring me back that. Bring me back the location you're at. Cause nigga, I
bring
don't want to be
bring me a ticket so I can
here.
get to where you're at, my boy.
Bring me the beach that you're standing on,
You
bitch.
know what I'm
Cause
saying?
I'm
I needs
I'm
that.
sitting here at work,
Hey,
disgusted.
cheers to my mans though. You know what I'm saying? These backgrounds be kind of wild. I should probably turn this shit off, but you know it is what it is. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna have fun with this. Cheers to my guy. We out here.
Chill.
But no, like I said, I usually use mustard or hot sauce as a binder. On
I
this day,
seen a video. I said, y'all, some of y'all got some explaining to do. Not to cut you off. But I just seen a video before I got online, and some of y'all got some explaining to do.
We can
Cause
get
you
to
know,
it.
I watch basketball. I do. I watch the NBA. I like that. Shit. I watch sports. It's my shit. Okay. Why is it that it took me today, hear Town's voice for real in real life? Like
Who?
Cat, Carl Anthony Towns.
Which one? Not which person. Which voice? I'm a
He
Minnesota
sounded.
Timberwolves
He
fan.
sounded. His voice is higher, way higher than mine, and then it gets. He's real sassy. He's
Yes.
very, very sassy Towns. And I'm stopping. I'm looking at him. I was like, so
Yeah,
it's
but hear
like
me out though.
Jordan Woods.
Before you
Is
get
his
too far in it
is
though,
Jordan Woods? Is
you're
Jordan
not gonna be talking about my
Woods?
nigga Cat like this though. I'm gonna just let you know
Me,
this.
I'm just
I'm
saying.
gonna let
He
you know
sounds.
this. It's my guy.
He's a good guy. He's a good, great guy. But the way he be talking, I be like, so is Jordan Woods your girl, or is that like your like y'all be like getting niggas together? Like, yeah, you just the cover. Is she the cover or like? It's like this
Anybody who
nigga
think
got
I
up at 11.
anybody who think I ain't a real T Wolves fan is a fucking fake. What's up? I'm really out here. Y'all don't know about the D-Lo joint? Let's go.
We know that nigga on the DL.
And this joint was purchased in Minnesota. What y'all know about this, big dog? I'm really
we
about that.
know that we know Carl Anthony Towns be switching up his voice tempo just to make it sound better.
He really be doing he gotta stop doing that
I
shit.
heard that nigga. I heard that nigga on like a podcast, and he was like,
Hey, he's on podcast P. Shout out to Paul George. I fuck with that podcast heavy.
"Oh, it's
Huh?
horrible." Yeah, that nigga was. He was saying stuff, and the way he's saying, he just put an extra S on the end of it. And it was like, "And you're clapping Jordan Woods, my boy."
I mean, like we said before,
Maybe it's the hater in me, but I just
for
be
sure.
like, really, really. And you know what, ladies? Yeah, we need to do that. Y'all need to do that more often. Recognize the hater in you in certain shit. You might not be a certified hater, but I get it. Certain
I
shit you
am.
be like, hate on this. Why? Because I didn't hating it. Now, if you're not justified in being a hater, like it's nothing malicious. Like I'm not sitting there saying that these houses been on it. Yeah, no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying he's on the really dead. My only thing about it is the only reason why I like was seeing Jordan Woods. First of all, have you seen her mama and her sister? Can I just get into that family somehow? Like, god
Face
damn, they
ass.
fine. They is fine. Why the fuck was they keeping up with the Kardashians when they could have kept up with the Woods?
Yeah, the Kardashians ain't it, my boy. They get on my nerves, dog. Ain't no,
They
and
just
none of the shit they do is tight.
trying to find any and everything to talk about now just to keep their ass relevant on their show.
And it's crazy because I'm
Like,
like,
why is Kim
y'all were
Kardashian
really
on
watching
the
that
show?
shit for years, like
See a
years.
single episode. Kardashians. However, literally seen people compose clips and stuff about that. And why is Kim always crying? Like, can someone explain to me why Kim is always crying?
Like I've seen episodes, but only because my stepmom watches that shit, and boy, was that shit whack.
Why is
I'm
she
a,
keeping up with the Kardashians? You know what? Maybe that's a rich people thing. Maybe
it's
the
got
rich folk did do that.
I don't know, cause they way richer than
Because
my
I don't
folks,
got time.
and
I
I
don't
don't
got time to keep
care.
up with the Kardashians.
Like that shit
I got time
makes
to keep up.
nothing to me. If I saw Kim
Let the
Kardashian walking down
Card.
the street, I'd be like, damn, she fat as hell. Anyway, back to this Warzone game I'm about to hop into. I'm
I would put my blunt out because I wouldn't want her to catch on fire. I don't want to fuck up the ecosystem with more plastic
not putting my blunt out for nobody,
money.
not even the Pope.
I'm gonna flick the shit at her.
Yeah, I'm like, look here, look here, Mr. Pope. God will forgive me.
Like you're only relevant because your ex husband and your daughter, right?
Oh,
Like
oh,
we don't even know your other kids.
she got other kids? Hold on,
See, boom.
no way. Does she? Am I tripping? Who are we
Yeah,
talking
it's
about?
like we in it.
Ooh, your mic keep going
Shania
in and out.
Twain, ladies and gentlemen.
I heard them joints smack.
This has me in the chokehold.
I heard them joints smack.
And
It looked like
anytime go
Kirkland
hard.
brand, but I don't know why. It's just me. I don't know. It just looked like Kirkland brand. I don't know.
I mean, I shop
It's
at
not.
Costco, so don't come for
I was like,
don't come for
it's like
Kirkland brand.
I fuck with Kirkland.
Kirkland brand. Kirkland job like be coming through.
Hey,
Really,
dog, the
like
motherfucking
Kirkland be coming
hear me out.
through.
The motherfucking chicken salad from motherfucking Costco and the motherfucking chocolate covered almonds. Yes, sir.
uh, they're fucking 18-inch pizza for less than $10.
I thought you were
That's
about to
all
say
I'm talking
18-inch
about.
hot dog, and I was about to be like, hey, yo, what? I was about to be like, this is crazy.
Go pepper spray yourself in the face.
Hear
Just
me
go
out.
pepper spray yourself until the can
I
is
don't.
empty.
Me personally, I don't like that the hot dog eating champion's name is Joey Chestnut. It's why? Because Titty Two Chains said this: wood grain, chestnut, titty fuck, chestnut. I don't like it.
This bitch named herself Glizzy Lizzy out there. You worried about this nigga? Like, first of all, Glizzy Lizzy, bitch, that is very irresponsible of you and your parents.
But hear me out though. That's irresponsible. But like, she's nobody. This nigga's on bro. Hold on. I gotta find. Hold on. I'm gonna find the picture.
Do you know how hard you gotta be to sit there in front of everybody else and just literally swallow a bunch of wieners?
Like that's.
You're in competition to see who can swallow more wieners than you.
Hold on. I gotta find the picture because my man sent a picture of this nigga Joey Chestnut's fucking his eating
I'm
achievements.
dumbfounded. Dumbfounded. Like,
I was bewildered. Cause ain't no way, dog.
I'm behooved. I'm
Like
behooved.
that's crazy, son. Like you eating that many glizzies.
You're not about to tell me that you literally made your life career of eating glizzies, bro. Like, my
Hear me
stomach
out.
hurt thinking about that. Cause do
Right
y'all know
now,
what being hot dog?
the
Like,
worst shit ever. Like you shouldn't be eating hot dogs. Pretty much is what we're getting at here.
I mean,
However,
yeah,
I
but
mean hot dogs do
listen,
smack.
all I'm gonna say is a glizzy off the grill.
Slaps every time.
Ooh, shit.
Bless you. But slaps every time.
Ooh, shit.
Bless
That
you.
fun will fuck you up every time, ladies and gentlemen.
But yes, sir. The glizzy off the grill, smack every time. But if you
Time to
eating,
make Eric explode. Time to make Eric explode.
no, 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 no. I gotta find these achievements first. Cause it was crazy. This nigga like he's got like a few. This nigga ate like it said 187 full size wings, and I was like, that don't even sound right. Or it's like
Now, give me,
162.
give me, give me two blunts and a
No,
Hennessy and Coke. Wings. What kind of what flavor?
probably just
Flavor you
fried
throw?
or baked or
Mm,
something. Because ain't no
nigga,
way.
no honey obey on them bitch.
I don't know. But hear me out. Full size
Like,
wings, like the two sided one, like nah, you ain't gonna make it, dog. I mean, you might make it. I'm not. I make it to.
well,
Nigga, if I eat 20 wings right
it
now,
might
I'm going
be
to
like
the fucking hospital.
well, no, because them wings I ate yesterday, like I said, I had two orders of them bitches. If y'all listen, I'm about to put y'all onto it
Nah.
tonight. I'm going to put y'all onto the game. It's a secret, okay? It's a secret. Now I know a lot of people don't like to eat at Hooters because they feel like they're so controversial, and I'm
I
like,
mean, Hooters
you can
wings is
walk
bust
down.
down for real.
I, I'm gonna say first of all, you can walk down the street and see more titties than you will in there. Okay,
For sure.
so yes,
He's not wrong.
go
For
to
sure.
Hooters, go to their smoked wing section, and ask for the Texas barbecued smoked wings. Let me tell you something. That right there, that right there. I feel like the female waitress that comes to take. I feel like she dips in that Gucci, fries it, and brings it
So,
back. It's so good.
hear me
So
out.
good.
I don't want
It's
none
so
of
good.
y'all
I
hoes
don't care.
dipping none of my wings in your coochie. Y'all stink.
First of all, speaking
Nah,
of people in the coochies and whatnot,
because ain't no way. That's
what
crazy.
Erica Banks and her nigga talking that wild ass shit on the Intim review. Y'all see that shit? First of all. This nigga tried. They put her nigga tried to put her out there on the interview. Talking
He
about she
was
be eating plant. Talking about
he
she
was
be eating Plan B's like they
wildin'.
motherfucking Skittles, like they motherfucking Skittles. And she's like,
Hold on.
yeah, and what's the problem? And he was like, just look at her. She was like, well, you know what you keep doing to me, so why? That's why I had to keep eating them. And this
Hold on.
nigga on a live conversation on the live stream
Hold on. I'm about to pull that bitch
said
up.
out his mouth, said out his mouth, you won't let me eat the kids out of you, so you gotta eat the Plan B. Let me stop you right there, ladies and gentlemen. I don't give a fuck who it came from. I don't care if it's his, hers, and then in between. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, you just said that you wanted to eat your nut out her coochie. That is a level of freaky I
Hold
have
on.
never wanted to try to experience. What kind of shit is that, ladies and gentlemen?
Eating them damn Plan Bs like jelly beans.
Okay, why do I be eating them though? Cause what you be doing?
Because you don't never let me eat the kids back up out you.
Why?
What? Let me eat the kids back up out you.
What's that?
Eat the kids back up out you.
Said
On
that
some
like
real
a
shit. Like
motherfucker.
what?
I just told her that you be eating them damn
What?
Plan B.
Say out your mouth.
Like
'Cause
what?
what?
Like
You won't let
what?
me eat the kids about you, ma'am. That's where you
Like
need to stop. You need to stop the interview. You need to pull the niggas aside, nigga. Did you just tell me you was gay on this in this
like
interview? Did you just tell everybody you was gay on this
like
live?
what? Like real life. Like that Russell Westbrook joint really hits home. Like what? Like
What?
what the fuck are you talking about, my boy? I'm confused.
What do you mean
Cause
by that? Nah, I know what you
what?
mean by that, nigga. What?
Yeah, like bro, what are you talking about? I'm confused.
You
Like
thought you was cooking? Bitch, you wasn't doing nothing
yeah,
but playing in the mud and water. I'm
yeah, like
sorry.
who let this man cook? Like you know what I'm saying? Like who? What the?
Nigga was making mud pies outside with the children. Talking
That's
about, yeah, I
like,
cook.
hear me out. That's wildly irresponsible. Like,
That's
I
no,
I understand
that is
being
not
freaky,
okay.
but like, nah, that ain't it. That
Like,
ain't it. That's not it.
no, no,
Ladies and
no.
gentlemen, you heard it
Cause
here first. That's not it. Nope,
my thing is,
nope. My thing is you
experience
wildin'.
myself to ever want to do no shit like that.
Like,
Now I done done some freaky shit now. I'm telling you, I took your ass spit in your mouth, whatever. We all on that freaky shit, but you not about to.
like what?
So
First
what
of all,
after I just
huh?
did what? First of all, who's shooting up these clubs? I don't got kids for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. Who the fuck is shooting up these clubs? And then on top of that, why would I
Ooh,
want to
hey,
jump
like,
down there like motherfucking vacuum from the fucking Teletubbies and try to slurp that shit up like it was some fucking yeah, no, that's disgusting.
ugh,
I almost
that's
threw up.
yeah. I'm not,
That
and I got a
I'm not
frosty here
okay
in
with
front of me.
that.
I'm like, I'm not. I'm about to throw this away.
I'm not
I'm
okay with any of that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm
like,
gonna be honest with you.
I'm like, bro, you know that's first of all, you know that's not how that works. Second of all, bro, what? Like, ain't no way.
My thing is, nigga, basically what you just said was you just wanted a nut in her coochie just so you could eat some nut out of it. And I really want you to seek a
Yeah,
priest
like,
or an exorcist because, nigga, you got the gay demon going through you. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying gay, being gay is a sin or anything. No, that's
no, yeah,
crazy shit. I'm just saying. Nigga possessed by a horny gay ass demon, and we need to. And if Erica
you know
Banks
what?
said, me
I'm not
too.
gonna lie. I'm glad your motherfucking mic cut off for a second because you was about to get us blocked off the internet. So you was about to get us banned.
I mean, I
Glad you.
get blocked. I'm just saying. If I
Yeah,
get blocked for what I said, but that nigga don't get blocked for what he just said, I'm calling the police. I'm calling the FTC.
we gonna lose that one, big dog. we gonna.
No, we not. No, we not.
You're like, sir, what he said was not bigotry. It was just wildly
I'm like, yes,
outlandish.
it is.
I'm like,
I'm
it's gotta
like,
be. I'm like,
I'm
hear me
like,
out, Your Honor. It's
I'm
gotta be
like,
something though. Like
I'm like, so you find this okay, Your Honor? I'm
look,
like,
Your
Your
Honor,
Honor.
we can lose this
Never
goddamn
forget.
court case, but something has to happen to him too. Like I don't know. Like I don't know what it
I'm
is,
like,
but
I'm like, Your Honor. Let's say you have a son named directly after you. You're senior, he's junior. You come find out that everybody finds out that this nigga like to suck the children out of the women that he put them in. And
I just have
now
questions.
everybody going around saying, putting your, huh?
I'm gonna just have questions.
Like, I hit him with this.
I'm like,
I'm
bro,
just
what do
like,
you?
Your Honor, you mad at me. But if you had a son out here telling everybody that he like to suck the nut out of a female that he just put in, and you're not going to sit there and be like, you know what? I start the rapture. It started.
He
Oh,
be like,
my
he gonna be like, I see what you're saying. However, that is
Run it
not
up.
how this works. Unfortunately, y'all lose, but
I'm
he
like,
got to go to
but
jail
why
too.
though? Why though, Your Honor? Why?
I mean, like, look, we'll pay him money or whatever the fuck we got to do, but I need him to do at least a year in jail or something, cause he's got to. That was
I'm
crazy.
y'all. I'm like Birdman literally got up on the song and said I like to fuck him in the ass while they beat up the pussy, and y'all let
It's
this
like,
nigga walk free for years.
nah, we don't fuck a Birdman. Nobody fucks a Birdman.
Did you see that
No,
nigga spaz out on motherfucker Drewski?
no, because I don't
That
fuck a
nigga trying to get
Birdman.
Drewski butt. And he trying to get Drewski butt.
That's
He told
wow.
Drewski that he's gonna take. Nah, you know how Drewski been making them little jumps talking about he was signing people to get his little music label started.
Mhm.
He talking about he had Drake and all them. And yeah, Birdman stood there, nigga. He said, "You better put some respect on him." And how you gonna start a motherfucker label? He said, "My thought is, I let you run the shit, but I come over and I take over.
Like what?
Like I buy it and you pay me type shit." Like, who the fuck ever said it's Birdman? The nigga looks like a germ.
For
Like,
sure.
I
Like
would
for
spray the
sure.
nigga in the face with Lysol like it was Mace and keep it pushing. Like, the nigga literally looks like a troll. He looks like the motherfucking troll from that, was it? That little mobile game? What's that mobile game? Clash of Clans? Seems like one of the trolls.
All I know is Birdman's a Birdman got hustled, but like, bro, he's a weirdo. And I don't deal with that shit. You don't kiss another
Mm-mm.
man in the mouth. That's weird.
Birdman,
Weirdo.
Birdman had Birdman had the early 2000s on lock, and then once Wayne kind of started doing his own thing for real, yeah, no,
I mean, hear me out.
he
Nothing
needed
wrong.
Young Thug. He needed Young Thug to stay relevant, and then that shit blew up in his face.
All I know is if I step out right now and go to any spot and motherfucking Big Timer Still Fly comes on, I'm hype. What's up? Fresh is our return. Ain't got no
Ain't
job,
got no doubt,
but I
but
still
I
shine.
say I
Ah, that's my joint. That's a
got
banger.
a quarter take a
Every time.
gas in my new C-Class.
It's a
Nah, that's
banger
the
every time.
nah, my part is
It's a banger.
nah when he get the hey, hold on, what's the part go? How it goes?
I don't know which one you're talking about. I don't know.
The talk went all of a sudden. 415s and
Ain't
see no
see no
wires.
wires,
Hey,
and
I
then I
heard
heard
boom
boom
from
from
the
the
amplifiers.
amplifier. Get up
That
in.
wasn't shit right there. Nigga, you
It's a
couldn't
banger.
tell me nothing.
It's a banger.
Hey, when that junk came
Certified.
on, DJ used to have his old red Oldsmobile where the motherfucking the entire trunk was this nigga's speaker and stuff. And you can hear this
Certified
coming like
banger.
a mile away. This nigga had that bitch blowing. No, hold on.
I need to get a motherfucking system for my goddamn hatch because that joint has 1990 speakers in it, so it's dog shit.
That's some
Yeah,
bullshit.
I need a upgrade. So
I got a 12-inch speaker and a sub, and you know, and an amp with the shit. I just never put the shit in.
I need new speakers. I need an amp. I need a kicker. I need all that. I need all that.
I had to
Need you
clean
hit
out my.
unit.
I had to clean out my first, and that's just. I mean, I refuse.
It's crazy how clean the inside of the hatch is. I'm like, damn, son, I'm really him. It's like, no.
Speaking of, I need somebody to come detail my car. So if y'all detail, put your name in the comments so we can get.
I got a guy. He lives down there too.
I just need my interior.
Yeah, he does mostly interior stuff. You need that joint deep cleaned. Years of smoking, years of loud. Dusted,
That's the one.
dusted.
I just want my shit to be restored. You know.
For sure, I
I'm
need.
sorry. This weed has my last brain cell on a crutch right now.
Hear me out. We gotta talk about your man though,
Oof.
cause he's gotta hold that L.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on.
I'm saying it now, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna call this little segment Do you hold the L? Not the weed,
All right,
the
so
L.
if y'all in it, if y'all watching right now, I need y'all to really blow up the comments over this. All
Somebody
right, let's
once
get it.
told me. Okay, what?
So my man hit me up the other day, right?
Hmm.
He talking about the little joint he's been fucking with for years, off and on. There's a little joint, whatever, but it's not a little joint. They don't have no official title, but they go on dates, they hang out, they do stuff, they fuck, they do whatever. Cool.
Hmm.
Anywho, he tells me that on 4th of July she go to her friend's house for he ain't ready to talk to her throughout the day. He didn't go
Hmm.
because he wasn't invited. But he didn't go. He ain't ready to talk to her the other day. But throughout the conversation that I seen, because he sent me screenshots, y'all. Listen, guys do it too. Okay, we have a group chat and we talk about you bitches. Anywho,
That's true.
um,
It's not as nasty as y'all's.
yeah, y'all bitches is trifling. Y'all be
Y'all are
fucking the
gross.
water hose and y'all fucking
That.
the water spigot in your bathtub. I'm not even fucking with y'all hoes.
Yeah, the way y'all talk about us is
Anywho,
way worse than we talk about y'all. Like on some real
basically,
shit.
we be just trying to get clarification.
And we be like, yeah, we about to clap. You be like, I was trying to suck the. You be like, what the fuck?
Oh,
And be like, hey, yeah, like, what? Too graphic. Y'all have way too much emotion in that shit. We just trying to clap. That's all I'm trying to do.
y'all be telling y'all friends all y'all business, but anywho,
True.
nigga shows me the messages, and from what I can tell, like it looked like Shorty was like talking about she was lit, whatever. She was ready to go home, and she was ready to lay down. All right, cool. The motherfucker like, well, yeah, you know what I'm saying? What's it? Let me look at the messages. I'm gonna tell y'all. Y'all gonna this for a second.
All I know, ladies and gentlemen, is psh, psh.
So as screenshots go, let me see. Like, so it said that around 11 o'clock, Shorty sent them a message talking about some. Yeah, I'm lit now, and a lot of people came all late. But I'm about to leave. I'm high and I'm ready to lay down. Then text her right back, and he's like, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? But if you just decide to try to pull up, no, I'll be up.
Okay.
No response, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
He texted her like almost 2 hours later,
Mhm.
around like almost one time. About, okay, well, good night.
Mhm.
The next
He was
fucking,
hurt. He was
next
sad.
fucking, the next fucking message
He was already
was at
sad.
9:01, 9 in the morning on the dot, 9 in the morning the next day. She ain't said this nigga good morning, nothing. No response for the rest of the night. Texted her first thing in the morning, talk about some. Yeah, I'm dead this morning. I was with the plug all night. My
Well,
friend, my friend, it's my friend's people. He kept rolling. It was like 5 people on the J when we started, but people kept tapping out, and it ended up with just me and him smoking by the end of the night. I slept amazing though.
he was. First of all,
That's what the message said.
his heart was already hurt. His heart was already hurt.
This nigga sent her the little eye flashing emoji. You know the white guy where he's like, I beg your
Whoa.
pardon.
Oh, whoa. He was
And
already hurt.
he's like, oh, he's like, well, I'm glad you had fun.
He was already
And
hurt,
she
devastated.
responds, LOL, I'm tired. Well, yeah, I'm tired. And he just chose not to respond.
He
He
was
chose not to respond.
that nigga's chest was hurt. He was tight. He couldn't breathe. He had to get his shit together.
Like he chose not to
Ah.
respond. So it looked like she tried to hit him up that same night to see what he was on,
Uh-huh.
and he was like he was with me for some goddamn reason. Which again,
No.
why the fuck is y'all,
Ladies and
ladies and
gentlemen,
gentlemen, stop dragging. Yeah,
don't
I
drag
don't
me
give a
into none of
fuck.
your
Which
shit. Don't drag
do
me into
not drag me.
none of that shit. Why?
I mean, cause you spaz, I'm alive for you, but don't drag me in this shit.
Yeah, cause I'ma
Like,
spaz on you, cause then you gonna owe me. You gonna owe me, big dog. Especially if I wasn't involved. Like you know what I'm saying. And especially if you know I don't
I
like the
mean,
bitch anyway.
according to him, he said he was home. He wasn't doing nothing. He was home. He was just telling her so she couldn't pull up.
No, 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 no. Don't involve me in none of that. I was at home. You was doing whatever the hell
My
you was doing.
goddamn.
You was doing whatever
First and
you was doing.
foremost, I would like to state I am not Dr. Phil, ladies and gentlemen. Stop coming to me with your problems. I'm single. Okay, I don't have these problems.
I'm coming with none of your
That's
problems
why I don't
about
have these problems
nothing.
because I don't want. I do not try to deal with the shit y'all got going on. This sounds like a lot.
Nope.
Okay,
I hate
this
all of
sounds
it.
like a segment of what would Jay do? But
Uh,
honestly,
what I'm gonna do is smoke some
so
weed and take a shot.
this nigga come asking me. This nigga come ask me. He's like, "You think he hit the jump? You think he was fucking with her? You think she fucked the blood nigga?" And I know what I mean.
Like
And
I
all
said,
I can necessarily say was
that nigga's
with
heart
a
was
lot
already
of
hurt.
people, because I asked a question on IG, like, what would y'all do? And they were like, ain't no nigga who is quote unquote the plug going to just keep rolling up, rolling up, rolling up and not get some. They either fucked before or they're fucking or they fucked. But at the same time, there was some sexual intercourse in that process. Because me personally,
I'm not rolling up
when
no
I had to
gas.
stop and think about it, and somebody said that the way to me, they was like, think about it. How many times you just Jones just freely hit off your shit? Then you ain't trying to get aboard of that, and I thought that's
Like, hear me out.
ooh,
You can tap the first. You can tap the first one a couple times, but after that,
yeah.
you know
But
what I'm
like, I'm
saying?
not about to sit there and be pulling Jay at the J trying to, what I'm saying? Because otherwise, we're not friendly like that, bitch.
You gonna look at me do this a few times. Look you right in the face.
Right then, smacking your shit, talking about this some gas.
Like, damn, I'm really,
This shit,
I'm
spicy.
really out. I'm really out here pearling, y'all. Hey, shout out to the motherfucking entire DMV. We all legal out here, boys and girls.
Barely legal.
Barely? What you mean barely? Fully legal.
I'm trying to find every other law to fucking say that it's still legal, illegal.
What you mean?
Like, oh, in fucking Maryland, they talk about it's legal to smoke now. However, if you're caught smoking or while driving, or you smoked and then you drove, we're gonna treat it like a DUI, like you're drinking and driving, and you can face up to 10 years in
Well,
jail
hear me out.
and fine. And I was like,
Well, hear me out.
but how the fuck y'all gonna test that?
It's literally the same. Yeah,
Uh,
hey, that's the only difference. It's the same thing as alcohol. The only difference is they can't test me for fucking weed immediately. Why? I could have smoked fucking 20 days ago, and the weed is still gonna be in my system. That's science. That's literal
Like I
science.
said, unless you catch me with the weed in my hand, because you can't necessarily get me for weed now having it in my car, because I can just I just got it from the dispensary. Like,
You don't even have to tell. You don't even have to tell
or
them where you got it
now
from
I
the
don't even have to
dispensary.
tell you where I got it from. I don't even have
No.
to tell y'all where I got it from. Like, yes, there's weed in my car. No, it's not over the illegal limit. And
In Virginia, I can
yeah,
have literally anything. So from 0 to just under an ounce, it's no problem. From an ounce to just under a pound, guess how much the ticket is?
uh,
25.
yeah, no, nah. Maryland the only one who's doing that dumb shit where it's like,
Notice how I said the
oh,
ticket.
we're gonna
They
be
don't even take it. It's just a civil ticket. They don't take it. So I
Well,
was like,
hell,
what?
when it was decriminalized, if you got caught with it, it didn't affect you. They just took your weed and gave you $50 fine. Yes, I found that out the hard way twice, but mind your fucking.
That's what I'm saying. Now they don't even they
But
don't even, now they don't even take your weed. They just give you a fine.
my thing
Hilarious.
is, you can fuck that.
First of all,
Anywho, put a pin in that. We'll go back to the original story we were on. Basically, the nigga came and asked me,
oh yeah.
Jay, do you think that this bitch is fucking on the net? I said, well, here's the thing. Y'all don't have an official title.
Hear me out. He was already
You know what I'm
hurt.
saying? Yeah, I feel like it hurt him
He
because it's like whether
he was already damaged.
that's why me personally, I was like, listen, nigga, y'all don't have a title. That's not officially your girl. So if you want it to be and you want to be feeling like that, wipe the joint up. But if you don't feel like if you feel like she was on some fuck shit, ask her. If
Or
you feel like
be
she
on some
either
fuck shit.
lying or she tell you that she did fuck on that nigga, then well,
Yeah, yeah. Like hear me out.
that's your decision.
He's assuming. And what's he gonna do if she was like, yeah, I fuck dude? He gonna be even more hurt. Oh,
But that's my thing. But then he can move accordingly. Cause my thing is, nigga, either you gonna sit there, you gonna be like, all right, chop it up to the game. Cause you can't really say nothing. That's not your girl. Like
nope.
you ain't putting no stamp on it. So of course you gonna act accordingly.
She gonna
So
do what
why
she
don't
gonna do.
you? My thing is so cool. If she gonna act accordingly and you still want to keep your favorite throat coat around, I understand. Nobody wants to kick their favorite throat goat off the team, but at the same time, if that's how she moving, okay, then you got to find you some backups.
It's
Get
all
the
right.
roster running. That's my thing. If you're gonna be single, stay single. And my thing is, play the game, player. Play the game. My thing is, but if you really upset about that, you know what I'm saying? Ask
Bro,
her.
no.
You had all the energy to ask me, and I get it. We having to do, a bro conversation, but you really blowing me and throwing me off with this shit because it's like, nigga, if the roles were reversed, nigga, you hit her with the nigga, bitch, you ain't my bitch. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? I'm single. So I was
Facts.
like, she could throw that shit right at you talking about you ain't my nigga. The fuck? Like,
That nigga chest to cave in.
I think what fucked him up
Oh,
though was when it was like I was smoking with the plug.
yep.
Cause when I read this shit, I got offended a little bit. I was like, damn, this
Bitch.
bitch bold as hell. But yeah, I was smoking with the plug all night, boy. I
Like,
was with the plug all night.
like,
What, bitch?
what? Bitch, somebody better hope somebody keep your motherfucking life support plugged in. You keep playing with me.
Just like they did up for the Boondocks. Wouldn't have this shit happen to me though.
It can't be me, bro. It can't be me, bro. I'll throw a haymaker.
Wouldn't let this shit happen to me though.
I'll throw a haymaker. Like on some real shit.
Shooting slugs. The fuck.
Slugs,
But see,
hollows, all
with
that.
me personally, I wouldn't put nobody through years and years of like, is we ain't my baby. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hear me out.
you feel me? Like, cause like I said, my thing is, we either gonna be yeah or we not. What the fuck? Now we just gonna be fuck buddy. We gonna make that very clear off
Cause hear
jump.
me
We
out.
not about to.
Being boss lady, that's like that's my girl, but like technically it's not. This is an agreement. You know what I'm saying?
But y'all had an understanding.
This is an agreement. You know what I'm saying?
People just be
It's
fucking and thinking
personal.
they understood and they don't understand.
Like I'm not fucking with nobody else. She not fucking with nobody
I
else.
like that. Y'all like that knowledge of this drive. People be fucking and they think they understand, but they be so misunderstood.
They be really tweaking. Like it's like
Cause
I'm an adult,
you
big
supposed to
dog.
be look. Cause
I'm
y'all
gonna tell
be
you how I
look.
feel.
It be two people that link, right? One just think it's a sneaky link. The other one talking about this is the love of my life coming over.
And you're like,
Talk
there's a big disconnect right here. That's a huge
about some
disconnect.
whoa. In the name of Jesus, no, whoa. What are you doing?
Like, hey, yo, you're tweaking out. You know what I'm saying? But
You talking about we together?
like I said,
Bitch, we are
if you
commerce.
you know what I'm saying, if you have an understanding, like and an agreement, like you know what I'm saying, in place where it's like yeah, we together, but like circumstances, you know what I'm saying, certain things, we not together just for legal reasons essentially.
My thing is,
That's an agreement. That's
he had.
understood. It's a talk through.
I feel like the only thing he can feel, and the only thing I understand where his concern comes from, the only thing I'm gonna agree with where it comes from,
Hmm.
if y'all be fucking each other on like the regular,
Yes.
or y'all, fuck pretty much often,
Hmm.
the only thing you can be concerned about if he is fucking with somebody else is just for health reasons. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing you can ask for.
Because if you
You
get
know
me
what I'm saying? It's
burnt,
like, hey,
oh my god.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, so if that, if,
Ooh.
like, I understand your concerns if that is your concern, but if it's not your concern, you're just jealous because you might have pulled it. You on you, yeah, take that L, hold it, carry. It happens to better men.
For sure. My man's got burnt
As
one
I
time.
said, gotta chop it. Oh wait, hold on. We ain't talking about. I ain't never got no burn. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about on
My
that part.
man's
I'm
got
talking about.
nah. My man's was fucking around with his joint. You know what I'm saying? And then fucking she fucked around with somebody else. Did wasn't telling him, and then nigga got burnt. I was like, oh,
And
you gotta
that be
fight.
my whole.
I
That
gotta
be my
fight.
concern right there. But see, I'm also a nigga that although I'm,
Bitch, you a biohazard.
like I every time, I don't fucking be all these bitches that approach me, bro. Like I see y'all niggas get hype off the slightest bit of pussy to show y'all some, excuse my language, sorry, the
Type
slightest
shit,
bit of vagina that shows you interest, and it's like
bro.
not all coochie good coochie, and I want y'all to understand this. Like some of y'all go do a couple baby mamas and don't even realize this. Like
Bro, I remember when I told my therapist that I smashed two different chicks within 24 hours raw. She looked at me crazy, son. And I had to reevaluate because I
I ain't been on a trip to the DR, so I'm trying to.
because when she looked at me, the way she looked at me let me know I was really wilding. So I was like, you know what? All right, lady, I understand I understand why you would look at me like that, and then say what you're about to say to me. You know what I'm saying? And now I understand.
I mean,
I got my shit together real quick after that. Not, all right, maybe not real quick, but pretty quickly after that.
I did some foul shit like that one, but one of them was technically my girlfriend at the time. The other one was the side chick at the time. But
Neither of them were my girl.
one of
That's how
them,
I
yeah,
knew I
they
was
weren't my
wilding.
girl, but they were my girl. But that's what I said. Like I feel like I was alright because it was like at least one of them I knew out where one of them's been. The other time I was just we was on a whim type shit and poof, what a win. But yeah, like I called her that morning, the side chick that morning. She's not even the side chick. I'm just using that as a term. She was the
Yep.
sneaky link that wasn't really supposed to be the sneaky link. And called her that
Yep.
morning. I did what I did, went to sleep, washed myself up, and then at the time, me and my girl at the time we had kind of broken up, but we was like still there with each other. And yeah, she came up, we got the end, and yeah, this shit
Dead
happened.
ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. My
I
man,
mean, the
Shawty
the
hit
sneaky
me.
link wasn't the sneaky link, but I was like going through some shit because of that ex, and yeah, we was there.
Shawty
Ooh,
hit me
child,
up
I
at.
remember when I was
Shawty
younger.
hit me. Shawty hit me up in the middle of the night. Came through. Whoop whoop. Morning time. You know what I'm saying? She get the fuck out. Back to sleep. Then I go play Magic with the boys that day. And then the whole time I'm over there, this other joint hitting my phone talking about pull up if you in the area. And I'm like, I'm actually in the area. She was like, pull up. Pulled up. Whoop whoop. Back home. 2 weeks, what, like a month later, I tell my motherfucking therapist that, and she looks at me crazy. And now here we are, guys.
Well,
I got my shit together. I'm doing better.
there's a conversation that I could tell y'all, but I do not want to
I'm
get
not
that
doing great
question.
though. I'm not doing.
Let's just say when I was like I did a lot at a younger age. So now that's why at the young, old, ripe age of 29 that I am,
Yes, sir.
I'll be wanting to do shit because I done did too much. I did way too much.
I've been over 21 for.
Okay, I used to hang out with my older brother. From the time I turned 18, I was with my older brother all the time. And let me explain something to you. The amount of shit I learned from that nigga, I love that nigga. No homo, like that is my dog.
17 through fucking 24 was like the wildest time of my life.
Started 15. I was 15. That's when my man got a car, and my mom started letting me go hang out with that nigga. Dog,
Yeah,
I
pretty
was
much. Like
fucking driving.
16,
I was driving at like 16, 17. I was driving this nigga car like 16, 17.
15. Yeah,
Like,
when did my boy Bobo get a motherfucking car? I don't remember. I think it
I
was
didn't
ninth
even get
grade.
my motherfucking license until like I was like older than 18. Like I had just turned
I
18. It
don't
was like a couple
remember.
months after I turned 18, I got my license. I was driving my brother's ex. That motherfucker had a Cadillac. I was driving that nigga's Cadillac like it was nothing. No motherfucking license. Not even a fucking learner, bro. I was out here
Tweaking.
wilding. But that's
Tweaking.
how niggas was going, bro. Niggas used to do so much shit. And now it's like I be looking at like that's why when it comes to certain shit with other kids, These days, I don't say too much about certain shit, but other kids, a lot of these kids be doing dumb shit, bro. Like, y'all letting motherfucking TikTok challenges kill y'all. Like, what? Y'all doing the
Nah,
pass
for
out
real.
challenge and y'all motherfuckers saying, like, the fuck? I'm
Like for real. Like, I mean, hear me out though. We was doing this dumb shit too. Like,
motherfucking eating NyQuil chicken. Y'all in here frying chicken and NyQuil and eating it. Like, nigga, y'all are killing yourselves. What are y'all doing?
like you're trying to die. Like you're literally just trying to die. I don't know if y'all. It's like I don't know.
Niggas,
Hell, hear me out though. These niggas that's
niggas is
firing
eating
that shit.
tripods.
Nah, hear me out. The niggas who's frying chicken in fucking in Nyquil, they couldn't possibly have ever taken Nyquil before in their life because they would know
Nigga,
how fucking
a
strong
small
Nyquil it
fry.
is.
A small side of that shit is taking down a small baby rhino. I'm sorry.
Dog, not I can't even take Nyquil anymore because that shit fucks me up. Like, bro, that should be giving me like not like fever dreams, but I don't even have a fever. But then like I can't do anything because I'm like
Yo, you walk around
stuck.
like a fucking zombie, bro. That shit is a perk 30 in a
Perk
fucking bottle, bro.
man, perk
Like,
30. That boy knows that whole if you pop a whole bottle of motherfucking Nyquil, that is a perk 1 million. That joint is about to beam
nigga,
you the fuck
you're
up.
going to see God and it's not going to be in the way you thought so. Like,
Jesus is gonna be looking up at you like this, like God damn.
damn.
Like he's not even
I'm
dead,
like,
but
how the fuck did you get up there, my boy?
damn my boy, like you are way
Like,
the
nigga,
fuck up
how
there.
did you get on the ceiling of heaven, nigga? We didn't even have a ceiling. Like,
Ceiling, nigga. That nigga's in a plane in a plane in fucking heaven. Like, hey yo, my boy, ain't no way, nigga. Like I said, no. Nyquil, the two strongest medicines in the fucking world, and I guarantee this: Nyquil and Benadryl.
no, Benadryl is legal cocaine that
I,
literally will tranquilize you.
cocaine, sir. No, Benadryl is it has to be heroin. It has to be, cause there's no way.
No, yeah.
Hear me out
It's
though.
pure. It's pure.
If you have a motherfucking allergic reaction, Benadryl will save your life though.
Benadryl
But
will save your life, but it will put you in a coma for 5 days.
yeah, it's
It's
recovery. It's, when you sleep, that's how you recover. That's how your body recovers. Nigga, that
like
shit,
it's like a ketamine coma. Like they will put you in a coma
dog.
for 5 days.
I
To
remember
get rid of this.
I broke out in hives at fucking work one day. I don't remember what. I don't know why I broke out in hives. I can't remember. I was having like one of them wild fucking allergy days. Anyway, I was like, man, fuck. So I opened the medicine cabinet at work and took out they had allergy medicine. And I opened it up. And I was like, fuck, it's Benadryl. It's like 11:30. Maybe no, it's probably like 1:30. It's probably like 1:30. By 2:15, I was in the fucking in the data hall like this, dog, like like hanging on for like dear life to stay awake, son. I was like, bro, I'm like, bro, my nose and stuff. Yeah,
But
I'm
you
not
want to know
itching,
something crazy?
but I'm like, I can't do nothing.
You know they have like a liquid form version of like Benadryl.
Oh
Or
yeah,
like,
no, that's what saved my life one time. So if
yeah, no,
anybody,
no, 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 no. I know motherfuckers who used to be on some wild ass shit that would sit there and was like you know the
oh,
Z-Quil shit by motherfucking NyQuil, the shit that helps you fall asleep.
that shit's also poison. Shit hurts.
Them niggas would do that shit like it was lean, bro.
Bro,
They would do that, Benadryl stuff, all that shit that would make you try to like fall asleep, and then they smoke like endless blunt,
nope,
and then try to see how long they gonna stay. I'm like, nigga, that's how you kill any brain cell you had left because you can't have many. You decide to do
nope,
some shit like that.
nope, absolutely not.
Like I
No
know
reason.
one day, I literally know this nigga who put like extra time on. He dipped that bit his J in that jump.
And what?
I did, I did not hit that shit, bro.
He did this shit in what?
Then Nyquil, bro.
Oh no, nope. That joint, you probably lit that joint. It probably
That
sounded
nigga put
crazy.
he pearled his J. I kid y'all not. He pearled his J. And this is back when the nigga was smoking. It was like he was smoking like a Rello, I guess. But yeah, motherfucker rolled the shit up, and then I see him dip it in something. I'm like, this nigga dipping this shit in lean.
Like,
He's like,
bro,
nah, dipping that shit in Nyquil, and then he just let it sit there for a few minutes.
yeah, dry.
And
I'm just
then he
like,
takes a lighter and Yeah, he takes the lighter and and it kind of like coats around it. You can kind of sit here, like kind of pop a little bit. And like this sounds like a caramelized J of NyQuil. And this nigga is just smoking it. And I'm just sitting here looking at him like, if you offer to pass me that,
I'm
I'm
going up on
calling the
that.
police.
Like I have to, because you're really in here doing crack.
No, I'm calling the police because you literally just tried to commit a murder.
It's
Like,
attempted murder.
because why would I ever?
Like, bro.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you can't smoke after everybody. Okay?
Nope.
Not just because you could possibly get a bump on your lip,
Hmm.
but niggas just be putting shit in the J that you just don't be smoking, bro.
Like niggas talking about someone. Oh shit, nigga, I didn't know you get wet. You be like,
Wait,
bruh,
what?
like,
Be like, oh, this
like,
nigga doing a butt naked. Oh, you ain't got no funnel in this? Nah, nigga, we put that shit off the boat. This shit off
yeah,
the
like,
depot. What?
yeah, I'd be
Where did you get access to the embalming fluid?
like, you said this is what? You said that the peep. Okay, so I'm gonna let y'all know right now. When I start tweaking, I'm ripping all of y'all apart. Like straight
Angel
up
dust.
off the stone. Like, nah, I'm good, my boy. Y'all
You had me
fucking
in
up.
there looking like fucking.
One of my coworkers
Mm.
talking about he's an old cat. He's an old head. He's 60. He said he's 61. This nigga said, fuck it, this nigga was talking about back in the day, he used to go pick up $50 worth of boat and shit. I was like, bro, ain't no way. Ain't no way you should be smoking $50 worth of boat or buying that.
First of all,
First of all, you should be
I'm
smoking boat.
sorry. I'm sorry if this ever reaches to the funeral home director up the street because I like Miss Pink and stuff. But
Let's not incriminate yourself.
his grandson went to school with my sister, and he used to smoke weed and would put in embalming fluid. His grandfather is the owner of the funeral home, so he had easy access to them.
Why are you calling this
Lord,
man's name?
I didn't
You
say no names. I didn't say no names.
you ugly as
Uh,
hell.
I didn't say no names. I didn't say no names. First
His
of all,
nigga
they
ugly.
said that they interrogated me. They had to really get it out of me. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
He be
But
like,
nigga, that was like over 15 years ago. Like
statute of limitations
at
ain't
this
is
point,
long.
that nigga's still alive. I hope he got his life together. Like,
True, true. That's fair. That's fair.
yeah, it's like that was over 15 years ago. So, nigga, if you're still doing that, how did you survive this long? Because I'm
And
gonna
he
tell you
ran.
right now, crackheads don't die. They just respawn somewhere else. Like, and then two more respawn in their place.
Yeah, they responded at the last 7-Eleven they fucking was at.
Yeah, it's
You know what I'm
like
saying?
they
It's crack.
just be.
Like I say, I've said this a million times. Crack is a superhero. It makes you a superhero. Only issue is you're on crack, so
Yeah,
like,
okay, don't be your third
yeah,
eye.
like I said, the only issue is you're on crack, so like you can't like focus on like any real things. You got superpowers though.
Well, that's why everybody say take the psychedelics like shrooms and acid and LSDs, and I'm like, I'm
Yeah, I'm
not.
not.
I did the shrooms. And
I'm like, I'm not
all I
gonna
did
say
was
do it.
laugh at all the pretty colors.
I was like, I'm not gonna say do it, but it's a good time.
So we gonna have some party,
It's a good time.
but yeah, no.
Only thing about
Just
shrooms
an
is sucks is
update with that other shit. The nigga,
oh that other shit.
with the dude with his girl.
Hmm.
So the nigga was like, she been hitting him up, then he just been like dodging her, ain't really been giving her conversation, and he's just like.
Yeah, his chest was hurt.
I
He got
told him, I was like, you just need to talk to her. He's like, he
he
said hit
cried.
me up pretty much today. Was like, he was thinking about hitting her up and trying to see if she wanted to put a, on him or whatever.
He cried.
But I'm like, okay, then if you pull up on him, then y'all need to have that conversation.
Pretty much.
So I think he's gonna do that. But nigga, if he do that, I know he's gonna end up fucking a joke. But I'm like, nigga, you just did all that for what then?
Like shit.
What?
Like if you gonna still fuck with her after that, you might as well like why are you even worried about it? Like that's crazy. Niggas is stupid. People stupid. That's
And
all I can say.
I feel like nigga, if you feeling this jealous over the shit, and she tell you she ain't fuck with the nigga, you gonna believe the dumb shit.
Ding
I
ding ding
feel like
ding
it
ding ding
might be
ding
a
ding
root to
ding
this
ding.
shit, but I'm like,
Ding dong.
even if she did that nigga that night, I know she probably got that nigga contact.
For
So
sure.
I feel like nigga, if she's still hitting you up, that means she's still trying to fuck with you. So my thing is either she ain't fucked him yet and you push her to it,
Up.
or you just about to be another nigga on her squad. You just another nigga on the hit list.
Yeah, nigga on
Time
the
for
roster.
you figure out your inhibitions with your bad bitch. That's all that's like,
You better hope you in the
or
starting
heading off.
five. Better hope you in the starting
You
five.
better hope you better hope you the star of the team, nigga.
Like shit, you better hope you Bron James, my boy. Because if you Matthew
But this
Dellavedova, you
goes back
sick.
to but this goes back to our last podcast though. Why is it that everybody getting these little situations, relationships and stuff, they feel some type of way, they don't speak on it to the person, but they talk to everybody around them. Like, I'm not saying me in general, but stop talking to your single friends about relationship issues because they're single for a reason, whether it's about choice or because they just don't know how to be in a relationship. So my thing is,
Either or.
y'all come to us and what we're doing. We're gonna give you the single advice, nigga. Just drop that bitch. I don't know. Fuck that bitch. If you deal with it, then you deal with it. But
I do
talk
that
to
all the
her.
time. Like, stop coming to me. I don't know. I mean, I can be
Like I
objective, but like at
know
the
I
same time,
give
like,
great
bro,
advice.
it's not gonna be good.
I
You
know
do
I
too.
give great advice, and I'm gonna look out for my peoples. But at the same time, I'm not. I'm not somebody who's gonna spare your feelings just because you my peoples.
I'm gonna hurt your
Because
feelings
if
more
you're
than I hurt
wrong,
a
you're
regular person, for sure. I'll
wrong.
fight
Excuse me.
I'll fight a regular person before I fight you, but I'll hurt your feelings first. You know what I'm
But
saying?
my thing is, bro, because it's like for real, like you can't call me a real friend if I'm not on your ass about you doing the right thing, right and wrong thing.
Exactly.
Cause that's a lot of issues that I done had with some of my family members. Like I love a couple of my family members to death, but at the same time, we're enabling them to be doing the wrong shit.
If you fuck
And
wrong, fuck
I
shit.
was just
Fuck
like,
shit.
I'm not going to be that person to enable no more. Like you need to get up off your ass and get for yourself. I'll be here every step of the way. If any way I can help, I can help. But I'm not going to sit here and help you financially and be giving you money and have you and picking you up there. I'm
I'm
not
really
doing
not.
any of that. If you can't sit there and show me that you're putting in any effort to better yourself.
And I'm like, bro, like, if you down bad because like you like some circumstances, but like if you down bad because of like drugs, dog, like I can't. Cause I can't
Yeah,
trust.
no,
I
don't.
literally can't trust you to be on the shit that you need to be on. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
don't sit there and tell me that you need some money to pay a bill until you get your check later on.
And I'm like, bro, like
But go get some coke or you trying to go get some weed. Yeah, no, don't do that.
especially cause like you know what I'm saying? Like
Because not only are you gonna fuck up that type of trust, then that means I'm gonna have to look at you fully sideways. That means that you thought you could really get over on me to give you your money for your fix, and no.
no, like bro, like stop, like and like on some real shit. Like a lot of people, like none of my boys have ever hit me up like this. You know what I'm saying? Some of my boys hit me up for like the dog is like going through some shit. You know what I'm saying? Need a little extra bread, bro. I got you. You know what I'm saying? That's easy money. You know what I'm saying? You need some bread for your fucking little bit of bread for your fucking rent, phone bill, whatever the fuck. I got you. You know what I'm saying? But if you hit me up for like,
Pay me back though, but I got you.
yeah, my niggas got all my niggas pay me back. You know what I'm saying? And if I ask, or I pay my niggas back. You know what I'm saying? But like some niggas, like it's like those are my niggas from like grade school. Like met my boy Danny in sixth grade. Like you know what I'm saying? Like know my boy Jordan since second grade. Know my man CJ since like third grade. Like the gang. Like you know what I'm saying? All my boys. Like Andy and all them niggas. If I
Nah, I
haven't,
cut a lot of people off, but no.
like, I'm not saying like those are the people who hit me up for like who asked for money or anything. I'm just saying those like that's the type of caliber of person I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But like
I do
if I've only known
family members.
yeah, and like family members too. But if I've only known you for like a couple years, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, don't be hitting me up for fucking bread. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially like
Especially if you don't do anything for me.
yeah, like bro, like who are you? Like, why are you hitting like? Why do you think I got it for you? Like, we're
Like my
cool.
thing is like you don't do anything for me. So why do you feel comfortable to reach out to me and ask me for my?
Like, and like, what's like, bro? Like,
It don't
what
make
makes?
sense.
Yeah, it's like, hear me out. What make? What makes you
I'm
think we're that
I'm
cool?
saging you fuck. I'm
Yeah.
saging all the bad vibes
Hear
away.
me out though. If I sage my house, I'm gonna wake up outside.
Lock the fuck out,
Yeah, locked.
out, pocket, everything. Like no, sir,
Locked.
get out.
Like,
Like
whoa, hey,
wow, so I was the bad.
I'm like,
Wow.
I understand. Rest in peace to me.
I'm like, that's so crazy that you called me out on my bullshit, but
Yeah.
wow.
Wow, y'all niggas is really anything out here. I see.
Y'all could at least throw me a hoodie or something. Like, damn. Like,
Like shit. Like, oh, I'm out here with no socks on either. This is crazy. They threw me out.
back to blowing Eric's mind, ladies and gentlemen. So there was a topic him and I was talking about while we were discussing this podcast. There is a guy that wants to have who is trying to have a surgery to have his head removed from his body
This is gonna
and
be the
placed
last
on
topic,
another body.
but like, yeah, y'all heard what he said. That shit don't make no fucking sense. I mean,
Look at Google it. You can Google it while we're on the stream.
like, hear me out, ladies and gentlemen. How? What makes you you besides your brain? That's it, right?
My
You're actually just a brain floating around in a meat set in like a meat casket, like a megazord, essentially. It's like Gundam.
your brain is your consciousness, so it's like. But in theory, I would be like, why would y'all take the whole head off when y'all could just take the brain, take the consciousness? But then you'd have to literally sever the brain stem, and you would literally have how much time to reattach it to the other brain
Hear me out though.
stem?
So hear me out. If you take the
And would
whole
it even
head,
take?
no, no, no. Now I'm thinking a little clearly right now. If you take the whole head, I think it would be easier to fuse a spine than it would be to fuse a brainstem.
But
That
at
makes
the
sense,
same
right?
time, you would still have to attach it to the brainstem because it's attached to all the nervous systems. It literally, your brain literally tells your body what to do. So
No,
if
that's
you're
what I'm
gonna
saying.
take it from,
But like,
so how? Yeah, but how would they do that? How would where would they sever it at, and where would they reattach it at? How? How?
so your brainstem is like right
You
here.
got to reattach all. You got to reattach all these muscles. Now, I mean, unless you cut at the neck, you go at the neck. They cut you at the neck, but then you got to be careful because then they cut your fucking jugular. That's it. You're dead.
I mean, they're taking your head off anyway. So
Like
I don't
you're
think
dead.
I think. Well, hear me out. I think that's the least of your problems. You know what I'm saying? But
But I feel like I just feel like all the nerves you have to
no,
reattach. How?
no, that's what I'm saying. Like you would definitely you'd have to reattach like all of this pretty much, like all of your fucking shoulder to back joints, like you know, like not back joints, but back muscles. You know what I'm saying? Shoulder shit and like your chest. But like,
I'm trying to tell you, this shit does not sound feasible. It does not sound plausible, and I do not
I
understand.
don't think it's possible. I truly don't think
I
it's
mean,
possible.
it was going to be an experimental trial,
Oh yeah, the nigga was gonna die.
experimental surgery. I
But
mean, the
like,
nigga had a terminal disease, so
yeah,
that's why
he
he
gonna
was
die
trying to
anyway.
do it. But now,
But like,
but
hear me
some
out.
way somehow, but hear me out. The motherfucker is in a wheelchair. This nigga is, no offense, he's crumbled up. But this nigga fucked around, found love, and had a child. What the fuck am I doing wrong?
Same. And like, what is she doing? Hear me out. I don't trust her.
She like her cheeks clap back, rippled, crying.
Yeah, I don't trust her. She's
He
she's
said, "How
easy to.
much money can we get for this?"
I don't trust her. But
You
nah,
got life insurance? You got life insurance, right? You say,
it's like hear me out. Like I said, the only way I could see it being feasible Like if you take the whole head, you got to take part of the spine. Then you have to shave down the fucking cadaver spine or whatever. First of all, where are you gonna get this extra body from? That's the part I
It would
skipped.
be.
I
I mean,
skipped
it'd
over
probably
the.
be a cadaver. It would probably be
But
a cadaver from
but hear me out.
from
The bot
somebody
like
who
that.
just made.
It would have to be a nigga who literally just died.
I mean, they get fresh bodies all the time, but then on
No, no, no,
top of
no. I
that,
mean
they
like not like fresh bodies all the time. I'm talking about like I'm literally in the hospital waiting, and then like as soon as they find a nigga who
an
dies,
organ donor,
they're just
organ
like
donor.
they're just like
That's
cut his
why I
head.
would never be one.
They're just like cut his head off, slice, throw this nigga's head in the trash can, and then motherfucking shave down part of his spine, shave down part of your fucking spine. That's I mean, what else would happen? What are they gonna do with
But
his head?
what? But what? But what if they could reattach it to that his head like that? Keep that person's brain alive some way somehow
That's what I was getting
and
to.
reattach it. Yeah,
I was like, it would
so
be
that's what I'm
easier to
saying.
like you wouldn't have to like to take like we were talking about the yesterday. Like if you take the brain out and put it into his like head, like you'd have to reattach the brain stem. However, if you just reattach the spine, I mean that
So
would
I, two movies come to mind
that's only
when
going
I
to make
think
it
about
more
all this
more
shit.
feasible. I think maybe,
There's two movies that come to mind when I think of this shit.
but you got to reattach the
It
throat.
was a movies in the early '90s called Body Parts, where a nigga got in a bad accident, and they took body parts from a serial killer that they just killed and attached it to this guy to like put him back apart. And the body parts pretty much was like reacting as the killer still, and was like turning the guy into a psychopath. But yeah,
I mean, you got to think
that movie
there
comes to
is
mind. And then
chemistry.
there's a John Travolta and Nicolas Cage movie called Face Off, where they swap faces and they ended up turning into like that person.
These are crazy concepts, dog. Like I said, the only way I see it being feasible is if you reattach the spine. But then you got to reattach the esophagus, the aorta, all that other shit down here. I mean, that's not truly the hard part. Like, you know what I'm saying, I guess, because they reattach arteries and veins all the time, suture them and whatnot, do all that extra shit. But
I'm just
nigga,
saying, like, I just
what?
feel like,
I
but
don't think
it's
it's
just like,
possible.
but just like an organ, like, who's to say that the head will take the body would accept the head,
Oh, yeah, you're right.
and then you on top of that again,
You're right.
you gotta think, all your organs have to be still like they're gonna have to keep them bitches artificially still pumping while they're attaching your head. So the body is gonna be pretty much artificially alive while they are trying to put reattach your head. Why? Because they got to keep the heart pumping, the liver going, the kidney, all the major organs got to keep flowing.
Yeah.
So while they're attaching your head, because that's gonna take forever to fucking do, they got to keep your body alive. So when you come out of the fucking hospital, nigga, they're gonna have you're gonna be in
Yeah,
tubes.
no.
Nigga, is it worth it?
You're gonna be
Like,
in the hospital for a while. You're gonna be in the hospital for a while.
just try to my request, my concerns, and my final thoughts on this would be, sir, just wait until technology is advanced enough for them to just swap your consciousness, because we don't got time for this shit. You fucking mutant ninja turtle, ain't nobody got time for this shit.
Yeah, and like, hear me out. Not in our lifetime, but probably like in like the age group of our kids' lifetime. These niggas is gonna be printing people, like
Well,
printing bodies.
hold on now.
Maybe even now.
They are secretly working on technology that will allow us to talk to dead people by the year. People are speculating by the year 2031, we should be
Nobody,
able to do that. But
nobody wants that shit. Nobody's asking for that.
I don't want to sit there. I feel like the only way you could do that is reanimation, which means you would have to literally dig people up, and I don't think that's okay. Now, if they're freshly dead people, I guess that's cool because it's like you could be like
If
you could
y'all
like if
niggas touch
somebody
my,
was murdered, they can ask them like, well, who was it? You know, I get that. Like, it's a fresh kill
if, hey,
or a fresh
bring,
death.
bring
You
that take
know,
off. Nah, hear me out. If y'all niggas dig up my grandfather's grave, I'm whooping somebody's ass straight up, and that's on the code.
But let me say, I feel like that's the only way because like how you they're buried 6 feet underground. Plus they're entombed in a casket and a cement casket. Like
And they done had all that shit, they blood removed and filled with embalming fluid. Like, what are y'all doing?
they are in their eternal rest. All only thing that y'all need to do that
Leave them.
for is like I said, for what I just declaimed it for. Like if somebody got murdered
That
and
being
you
said,
want to
though,
figure out like what you said, what
I did,
happened,
I did
they
read
can
a,
tell them.
I
Boom.
read an article one time. They have recently, what the fuck was I about to say? They recently have reversed the aging process in mice. That's impressive.
They're gonna start trying it on us soon.
That's impressive. I was like, that's crazy. Like to reverse the
Can we
aging
talk?
process. That's wild.
Can we talk about how DC is one of the cities that they are approved to use synthetic meat?
Yeah, I don't care. Whatever. Hear me out. Like, hear me out. In theory, meat is just molecules arranged in a certain way to look that way. You can in
But it comes
theory,
from an animal.
I mean, in theory, you could do the same thing in a fucking lab. In theory,
No, that's synthetic. It's
if
you
I can,
smoking
if
synthetic weed? You smoking synthetic weed or you smoking
I
weed?
mean, I'm not smoking the weed that grew out the ground 25, 30, 1,000 years ago. These niggas is growing this shit in a fucking with science and shit now.
But you're smoking weed. Are you smoking synthetic weed or are you smoking weed?
I don't think they have synthetic weed.
K2, yes they do.
That's not synthetic weed. That's just fucking K. That's K2. Nigga, that shit says potpourri on the bag.
CBD,
Uh,
CBD.
I mean, CBD is just a fucking chemical, and that shit still has THC in it. It's just not high in THC. You know what I'm saying? That's boneless weed. You know what I'm saying? It's just lame.
Almost weed.
You
I'm
know, the
crying.
worst part is niggas be like, oh, man, that should have calmed you down when you freaking out. I'm like, nigga,
So
who?
would we.
You know, like, thank you. Say it again. I'm like, okay. So fire the gas up, because if you give me this shit that don't get me fried, I'm just gonna be out here looking like I'm smoking a jack, and I'm not that type of person. So
The
get it
niggas that
together.
be putting all that damn funnel in they goddamn J's, they smoking fucking drugs. Like,
That
sir,
shit,
can we have some weed with the funnel,
like,
please?
bro, that shit sound like you smoking. Feel like you smoking Venetia blinds.
I'm talking
Like,
about some motherfucking head be thumping like shit. Like, no.
head, boy, boy, that shit made me sweat. I'm like, son, what are y'all doing? She made me sick. I'm like, nah, bro, your mama, you gotta
Shit make
tell
me
some
want to take a shit.
shit. Shit made me want to take a shower, like a cold joint.
Yeah,
Put my head
get
underneath the fucking
naked,
water
take a
and
shit, and just hop right in the shower.
just get my shit together, literally, literally. But nah,
This is
Mo,
not cool.
I'm really not. It's just not. I'm off that shit. I don't smoke funnel. I roll J's fat enough with only loud. Only they don't be like the funnel be making it burn slower. I'm like, you don't pearl if you need that type of stretch on your life. You know what I'm saying?
But see, I put a little bit of fun on shit, but I don't overpower my weed. I want to take my weed.
Niggas be
I didn't get these fucking, I didn't get these fucking flavors for nothing, boy. The fuck?
niggas be having us smoking funnel and stretching the weed. Niggas be it feel like niggas stretching the funnel. Be like, ugh.
You be like, dog, what are you going through that you need all this fucking funnel in your chest?
It's like, bro, you feel like you just like you split a motherfucking Newport 100 and put point .2 in this joint. My chest is on fire. My throat is burning. Pause.
I'm dying.
Facts. I am dying. Like my man sparked a spliff one time. We was like, nah, go ahead and tap that out, big dog. We don't do no spliffs around here. That's He's like, yeah, that's a UK thing. I was like, yeah, you know better. UK, you know
First of
better.
all, somebody put a zigzag up in the rotation. Everybody just stopped and looked at them for a second.
I'll roll a zigzag, but I ain't. Oh wait a minute. The blunt zigzag, bro. This is the last thing I'm talking about. Cause ain't like this. Like ain't no fucking way niggas should be smoking them joints. No way. No way.
Like, whose old ass uncle are you, nigga? Like, what the fuck is
No.
you
Who?
doing?
What? Like you? Like I feel like cartoon characters smoke zigzags. Like that, cause the
Code
last
45 and 2 zigzags, baby.
oh
That's all we
oh
do.
and bro, I smoked a black cherry zigzag one time, nigga. We bust the L down, bro. We sparked the weed, nigga. I
Fucking
literally,
with them St. Murray ass niggas,
bro,
bro.
we literally I tapped that joint out. We split it open, took the weed out of it, went back to the store and got some Dutches. I was like,
Why would you ever?
I
Why
was
would
like,
you ever put that
I
in
was like,
rotation?
why? Yeah, I was like, why did we do this, dog? Like it literally made me almost sick. I was like, nah,
My thing
motherfucker.
is, if that's
Nope.
what you want to do in your personal time, do in your personal time. Just don't put that shit in rotation.
Yeah, whatever you want to
That's
do,
how you
whatever.
get. That's how you get stomped the fuck out.
That's
I'm
how you get
cool.
That's how you get disrespected. Like, you know what I'm saying? Be like, bro, put this out, son. Like you're
You
smoking
get
a
so
crayon.
hard that your mother grab her face. Like, nigga,
Like, bro, you're smoking a crayon in here. Like, this shit is terrible. Like the, oh, I remember.
you smoking an instant, boy. The fuck is you?
You like, yeah, son. Like, you smoking an instant. You smoking a motherfucking sparkler. Like, this shit is terrible. Like,
Nigga smoking
no.
fireworks in this bitch.
Yeah,
The
like,
fuck is
nah,
wrong with
no
these
4th of
niggas?
July shit. Like, bro, you, smoking a worm. Like, you know, or no, they're called snakes.
Nigga smoking a this nigga smoking a candle, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
like, oh man, smoking a motherfucking, like I said, a set of Venetian blinds. Like, bro, you bugging out. You just balled up one of them temporary blinds, like you rolled it in that, the whole thing.
oh, hold on. I got a question for the chat because this shit threw me off today. Threw me off.
High as hell.
Who know? Round 5, right there before when you coming going south, right there before you get to motherfucking Southern Maryland. You know it's 3 lanes and then it turns into 2, right? You get to merge over, right? I'm in the far left lane.
That shit's annoying.
It's my turn to it's my turn to merge over, you know, and everybody's going uniform. It's nothing crazy. But then this big fat greasy bitch, she trying to like scoot up like so I can't get in again. Like and it's like a suburban. And like continue to do what I'm doing because I'm just like, nigga, if you hit this truck, it's a company vehicle. You're gonna have to deal with that. So they had eventually they just had no choice because I just was not merging out their way. I just was merging back into the lane like I was supposed to. And I'm looking in the back in the rearview mirror and they're giving me the finger like this, right? It's a white person.
Hmm.
When we get up to the light and the red light turn red, so we're like right next to each other because I'm back in my third lane again. And she put the window down, and I had my window up. She put the window down. And she,
So, like, bro,
am I wrong? Am I wrong, ladies and gentlemen?
like, you want me to hurt your feelings out here,
For
lady?
for calmly, I literally went just like this, ladies and gentlemen. I put the window down all the way, and I looked at her, and I was like, "Suck my dick, you fat bitch." And I just kind of looked over. And we just kind of had to stare out like she can't believe I said that.
So you better than
Am
me,
I
cause
wrong? And
I'd
then
have
the
got out
light
the way.
turned red, green, and she just like kind of sat there for a second. She just let me go, and then like all of it, like she disappeared. Like I lost her in traffic.
I'd have rolled my window down, looked at her, and then rolled my window back up. Not even said nothing. Just
I was like, "Suck my dick, you fat
it's like, lady,
bitch."
no one cares. Like, shut your like. It's so much easier to just not be a dickhead on the fucking
Was
street.
it really the audacity of me, or was it the audacity of that bitch? Because I feel like,
Well, hear me
bitch, you
out.
knew I had to merge over, and you was not trying to let me over when you knew you was wrong.
Hear me out.
The lane ended.
The picture you've painted, I can't tell who was wrong or right. Anyway, I'm just gonna assume you were right for all intents and purposes. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, you know that third lane. When it says the lane has ended, okay, cool. And you know around rush hour on Friday, nigga, everybody's right there. So it's like, okay, fine, cool. But my thing
Oh
is,
yeah, the left lane ends. That's the
yeah. So it's like I literally
that
had to merge up,
shit's
and
stupid.
she tried to speed up and try to like get up on the bumper of the person in front of me where I'm trying to merge over. So I couldn't get over, and so I had to get behind them. And I was like, I'm not.
Well, you should hear me out.
I I'm literally like I have no lane left. I'm literally in the mix of merging. You're trying to race up. So I was like, you're just gonna either hit the truck
If you
or
gonna
I'm
you
gonna
gonna
end
hit
up
it.
pushing you out this lane. Because if you don't want to get hit, I'm not. I would have advised you to get out my lane.
I'll just
So
be
yeah,
wondering
then
what that one parking
that
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 one.
middle finger shit. What was that?
I just be wondering what that one spot's gonna mean in traffic. I don't know. That's just me. But my car's quick, so like I'd be literally just splitting people. I do drive a boat though. It
I
is a boat.
I technically had the right of way because, like I said, I was starting to merge into the lane, and then she tried to speed up, so I couldn't get into it.
Cause I hit it. I drive around in sport mode all the time. I can't not drive that car in sport mode.
Nigga, this
It's
is
not
a
fun.
fucking Ford Transit.
I
Ain't
know.
nobody finna.
That's what I'm
I mean, I
saying. I
do
was
be
like, I can't
driving that
speak on.
bitch like it's a Hellcat, but
I was like,
still.
I can't speak on this because like I just be doing what I be doing. Like I mean, I'll sit behind somebody for a second. I'm not scratching. I'm not fucking my car up for nobody else.
My
But
thing was, I didn't even realize until I look over and I see that she's trying to merge, and like
I'm just
I'm
like, lady,
literally
look here. If you
merging
hit my
over, and
car,
I see her fucking headlights in my fucking passenger door. Like, the fuck
I'm,
are you doing?
I'm just always like, is it really gonna be worth having to fight me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
Cause
know.
like if I get out this motherfucking truck, bitch, it's gonna be a problem for both of us.
Yeah, for sure.
The
Like, I'm not like, especially if you were doing some stupid shit. Like, we're definitely fighting. Like,
fucking
I
pipe
might
to
not,
my jack
and like, I
in
might
my
not
truck.
hit you, but like,
I will get out and I will bash your motherfucking head in. Come on now, I'm not playing with them.
I'm gonna throw that haymaker just to let you know what I was on, what type of energy I was on.
So
Whoop.
my baby, I had a long week, I had a long day, I had a long week, I had a long time. And you about to get all this pent up frustration right inside your head
I'm
because you
gonna
wanted to
take,
be cute.
I'm gonna take all the wheels off your car and right now. But nah,
I'm about to take I'm about to take all that skull fragment out your motherfucking head right there.
like shit, I'm about to choke you. Like,
Bitch.
I'm gonna call the police too. And when the police get here, I'm gonna let them know I did it too. Yeah, officer, I'm sorry. I choked him. I'm
But like
sorry.
I feel like it was racially motivated, so I
Yeah,
had to protect
I'm
myself.
like, look here, officer. I know he's gonna be mad, like, cause clearly he's gonna definitely be mad, cause he's not awake right now. I'm sorry. Like, I choked him, choked the shit out of him. He's alive,
First
but
of
I choked the
all,
shit out of him.
I was in PG County. I knew somebody. I was gonna get off.
Shit. We gotta get off this joint, cause nigga, I am low key exhausted. This has been a hell of a week. I'm
Yeah,
tired.
yeah. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna slide out tonight, y'all. I think it's time for me
I'm
to get
so
my ass in
tired,
my
dog.
bed.
Like, nigga, work. I hate my job. That's all I gotta say about that shit. I ain't even wanna talk
I
about it.
haven't eaten. I need to eat.
I have been meal prepping and I'm doing good. I'm on my road to 200 pounds, niggas. Y'all think I ain't gonna make it? You're wrong.
I'm gonna unbig my
Okay.
back, and it's gonna be bad for all y'all. That's all I'm gonna say.
Shut the fuck up. Like, shut
I'm
up.
unbig my back, and y'all, it's gonna be bad for. Cause listen, I got 3 pack right now, so all I gotta do is get 3 more,
I got
and
three
I'm there.
loaves.
So, and
3 loaves of
y'all
bread.
gonna be like, "Ooh, it's a 6 pack," and I'm like, "Yeah, yeah."
I got three
This
loaves of bread. But that's all I got for tonight, yo. I'm off this joint. I
motherfucker, I've been talking too much. Bye,
same,
nigga.
same, same. I appreciate everybody for stopping by the motherfucking podcast. Y'all know what type of time we was on. I'm yours truly, Ricky Bobby, and my guy, J Dirty Dirt, with the motherfucking V-neck shirt. You know what type of time he was on tonight. Hey, go stop. That did not no. Stop. Hey, we appreciate everybody stopping by. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you know when
My
we
ass
live.
like
Woo!
Tyson.
Hold on, that shit was bars one time. But I'm off this joint. I'm gonna cut that back later.
First of all,
Nah,
ladies and gentlemen, this weed is beating my ass. I'm going round and round, and I'm
yeah,
getting this bitch.
haymakers on me.
I feel like Martin when he got in the ring. He tried to box. That's how I feel right now.
He's like, I feel like my old boss in the ring getting knocked out. But
Y'all remember
recipes
when they
too.
stomped that nigga out? Y'all remember when that nigga got stomped out and don't be a menace? That's how I feel right
That's how I
now.
feel as well, big dog. Stomp me flat. But thank everybody for stopping by. I'm out of here, guys.